Do you want to do a warm up first,
Yeah.
or are we just gonna get, you know?
I'm fine just going into this up to whatever, yeah.
Yeah. Let's just go.
All right.
All right.
You're also gonna mute them once. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Perfect.
All right. They're both deafened.
Okay.
Oh, I should probably mute them as well.
I will mute
Perhaps.
myself and try and explain that. Oh, but see, damn
All
it.
right.
I need to
All
try
right,
and
well,
work out how I
A little
can't.
lags.
Oh,
Oh.
damn it. I need to. I'll be back in about 2
If
minutes.
something horrible happens, let's all scream at Will. All right. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what Will issue's for. Okay, Pow is
Exactly.
getting hits in. Oh, and
Now
getting
that,
hit.
all right, now that they're deafened, we can talk. All right, they
Yeah.
both have the same stones and about the same BP, so
Oh,
this
yeah.
could be anyone's game right off.
Is Diman like the only one in chat who doesn't have a sub?
Oh. Everyone laugh at Dimman. He doesn't have a sub. Everyone laugh at him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that was mean.
Headset disconnected, which broke the.
Being
The
serious,
official
Beginner Rumble League is okay. Straight fight.
Oh, sorry.
fight,
Okay,
fight.
sorry. We have to watch again. Okay,
Yes.
they're fighting. So we're gonna get mostly Hatter commentary because we only get his side. So it sucks to suck
Yeah,
for
it's true,
Pow.
But
Alright. Hatter missing a lot of poses, which is really not what you want to see during the tournament match.
yeah, and having a little bit of weird timing.
A note for you people playing Rumble: it is better to play at a slower pace than to not do anything.
Yeah.
All right, almost getting knocked off the edge. Hatter almost taking another round, getting very close. Maybe the ring is more exciting.
Yeah, maybe it is. But
I prefer the pit because you can do more grandiose maneuvers. But yeah, for like a tournament, ring is probably where it's at. Anyways, a pillar there, that's very strange, since we all know pillar is the worst VR earthbending structure. With the exception of, that was a whole recall. That was very funny. All right.
yeah. Oh,
my god. Hatter almost did. Pow was the one who had the health overlay. That's horrible.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways.
But thanks to Hatter having such a big FOV, we can still see his HP all the time.
Oh, that cube just soaring over, but alright,
yeah,
Stubborn preventing a damage there.
Just
keeping
one
this
ball
still...
would kill him.
Nope, okay. That cube was just perfect. They're at like 4 and 15. Thank you. Thank you. Can we just have someone in chat spamming the HP? That would help a lot. No, please don't. It's a joke. Alright.
You get it. Oh, that's a two hits
cube into a
already
wall,
in.
almost getting sent off the map immediately.
Another.
Stubborn not helping at all. Oh
just-
my god, complete domination by Pow.
Hatter just completely gone.
Why add I'm sub? I don't know, Zeus. It's happening to everyone. We need to.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You
And
need the premium ads.
The only one who didn't get an ad was Diman. The only one who's not subscribed.
Okay, so that is another round for Pow.
Pow. So it's 2-1 for
2-1
Pow right now. I think they might trade hosts.
I'm gonna call it 1-2 because I'll put the person who's streaming
Can you hear me
first.
now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh my god!
Alright.
Okay, Emilio
I
starting
broke
us
something
raw.
so thoroughly that
Yeah, I don't know how you did that. Anyways,
I don't know what I did.
alright.
Getting a little more into
and almost
nice
knocking
Audio capture.
Pow off completely. Is stream audio still forked? Is it? No, it's not. Stream audio is fine.
Okay, that's great. Another pillar.
Oh, well that's
almost
funny.
pushed off.
You're the ghost of Rumble past. I guess it would be the ghost of Rumble present. Anyways.
No Rumble past
Hatter.
because the stream is delayed.
Dangerously picking up. Well, that was a good
nice.
parry. Oh, and RTSing the correct cube. Targeting didn't decide to screw you over, which is very unlikely. Oh, that cube looks perfect. Just parries it.
Okay. Oh, those
and
are
a very
nice
clean
exchanges,
trade by
but
Pow.
he's very on the
Almost
edge.
carrying the disc, which is a little too late. Getting stuck in their own cubes. As a VIP, I don't think I get it. That's interesting.
Oh,
Anyways,
that might.
Wall for wall, losing that slingshot because the
cube
wall got
launch
broken.
sadly not hitting.
Just nothing getting through anymore because of all the debris on the ground. Nothing getting through except discs, I should say.
Not even the disc really hit.
Oh yes, dash into ball, my favorite combo.
That again.
Yeah, there it is again, dash into ball.
This is the bomb cloud of Rumble actually.
It really is. All right.
Oh, his own
Hatter
wall.
keeping up
Add
the pressure.
I think.
Being
It's
on
still
host, they should have the advantage here.
Yeah, it's just Hatter is seeming. I don't know why, but seeming a little out of steam, perhaps.
Hatter is flailing, for lack of a better word.
Oh,
Missing
yeah.
a lot of poses. Oh, never mind. They're back on the advantage, positionally and health-wise. All right, it's about even now.
Okay, that
terms of
didn't hit.
position.
That's missing thanks to the explosion.
They are trading. This is a very pace-heavy match where both players are just getting a lot of net zeros. A very old-school Rumble game, despite being, modern Rumble fast.
Yeah, it's interesting to see.
Oh, disc.
This
Very
this
clean
was
ship. Pillar!
Another
Okay.
pillar.
Oh, it's
Just
anyone's game. Close quarters. Hatter
close
just
quarters.
squeaks out the win with 3 HP left.
Very
Whew.
close, very close.
That could have gone anywhere. All right. Round 2 of game 3. I mean,
What?
they're doing stuff. Oh, and unfortunately, Pow just hits themselves in the head with a wall. And then a
Another
cube. You
self-hit.
hate to
That
see it. Oh, and a
oh.
beautiful ramp off that wall, but he parries it just in
But-
time.
That was very interesting. Ooh,
That launch
little
almost
chip.
hit Pow. That cube almost hit Hatter. This is really back and forth. They're playing very similarly, with the exception of Hatter summoning an occasional pillar for some reason. I say for some reason, but I mean, we know it's the worst VR earthbending structure. With the exception of a move. Well, I mean, there's really no. Oh, that almost. Was that going to knock him off? No, just. I can't see through the debris, so I'm just guessing. But
Yeah, it's hard.
he's just hanging
Almost.
on. Which is what you love to see in a ring match. Neither player getting
Yeah.
knocked off, just barely avoiding it. Forcing a positional
is
game where both
interesting.
players have to keep track of where they are.
Oh,
Almost knocked
oh,
off again, except this time it's Hatter
Shot.
on host.
Okay.
Yeah, even though we should be playing on the offense. I mean, you have the
he's
advantage.
on-
A mojo
Oh.
dash straight into a
But-
cube or a wall.
Ooh,
That is
that
the
was
danger of
just
playing with a lot of
bad
debris on the ground.
positioning.
Missing the hold, but the straight was enough to keep the cube away. Oh, this is why you
Oh,
love blood bended by the cube instead of breaking, which is in this case a benefit.
that was great.
So I don't know whose fault that was, but it was great. All right,
He's
Hatter
mad.
playing
This is the
dangerously
art
close to
of
the
Rumble.
edge. One cube will send him off. All right, he's closing the distance.
Has
back
a
in.
really big positional advantage,
Yep,
but
they're
this
both.
is currently being closed.
Hatter takes back the position, playing closer to the center now. That wall in the air, almost hitting just a little too
Ooh.
far.
Oh,
Oh,
on the
clean
side of the
cube to the head,
face.
sets it back in the even game.
Okay, so
Cubes
Solon
back and forth.
an idea. Okay.
Oh!
Calamari,
A double
Oh.
knockback, almost sending Hatter right off the edge. Just thank God he was playing positionally enough to not get sent away.
So Calamari actually explained why. Ooh, nice hit. Explained why
Killer runs someone to
Hatter.
get debris. Okay.
You got debris.
Interesting. Thank you,
I think
Calamari,
it
for the
kind of
insight.
works. Oh, that
And a
that
very
was a nice combo.
clean Q1-2 by Pow to secure that host game.
Oh, hello, Mime.
Is now 2-2. One game host, one game client each. Before we go into tiebreakers, of course.
I do think this will turn into tiebreaker.
This is looking close enough that but on the other hand, one of them could easily lose a host round by just getting launched off the edge.
Yeah.
This could go
This
either
is-
way, and as the prediction suggests, it is an even game. With about 1,000 points on each side. Disc dash. A very clean
This is what we want to see
positional
in
game.
Oh,
Trying
dash
to
right
dash,
into
but
it.
Stubber just doesn't proc and getting comboed by his own structures. Oh gosh, Hatter, you don't love
but
to see
he
it.
did get a.
You can't get away with that on client. Well, you can, but you didn't, unfortunately. But you know, that wall got a little bit stopped, just enough for the cube to interrupt it and launch it a little sideways. Very interesting structure locks, hit stop interaction. They're both playing a very even game where they're dodging and getting net zero after net zero. And also not necessarily sending fast enough that they're getting punished for missing stuff. Oh, but right
Oh, that
there,
parry
a
did
very
sadly
unfortunately
not
late
work.
wall gets launched right into Hatter because it got stopped by the cube. Oh god. Yeah, I mean, Pow has the advantage as it stands now, but it still is anyone's game.
Ooh,
A very
Mojo dash.
strange time for a Mojo dash, since
Yeah.
nothing is necessarily positionally advantageous or not. I'd say Hatter had the advantage there until he missed the Mojo dash, having Pow on the edge, and a
Yeah,
wall
nice
just hits
hit.
him cleanly out of nowhere. This is anyone's game. I
Oh.
mean, I've said it.
Yeah.
Oh, it dashed into the cube.
I'm not so sure about that anymore. Like a wall
Very nice
hit now.
prediction, maybe a
would
miss.
count.
Either way, it was a very nice hit for Pow.
Oh,
and
an
another
angled
prediction,
wall.
just missing the parry. A disc
Ooh,
is not
silver
ended, and
bullet.
there it is. Huh.
Ah,
Round 5. You can't afford to be losing now. Right.
Oh,
The
immediate
weird
hit,
attempt
and
at a
also
Mojo dash
energy.
directly towards Pow gets intercepted. And we're back to the... Oh, that wall almost hit,
Ooh.
but just parried it in time, and it was a little too slow. A Struppercuck would have done it. If we see a client round before tiebreaker, that's probably going to be it, but it's not looking likely. Missing a cube, you can't afford to be messing that stuff up. The nerves are getting to them. I mean, I'm only seeing Hatter, but I'm sure the nerves are getting to them on both sides. A very clean disc through no debris, because that is when discs shine. Oh, discs are... Oh, missing a disc from Hatter's side. I mean, I'd like to say, I'm sure Pow is missing stuff. It's just hard to tell.
Yeah. Hard with only one perspective.
Hailing straights, you can't be doing that. Straight is very important, especially in close range when your opponent is trading 2. Water boards himself.
Oh.
Cube into the wall. Yeah, keeping a positional defense with the wall, but it just gets launched back into Hatter.
Nice.
This is what it's like playing on client. Oh, just dashed into the wall.
One ball is gonna kill him. Out, it's a cube.
Alright, yep.
If Pow gets one clown round.
2 to 3 for Pow. This is the last game in the 3-3 set.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Very even on both sides.
Did you say waterboards himself?
I did say waterboards himself, yeah.
Oh. Is that the term for that?
Into yourself,
Oh,
yeah.
I did not know
It was
that.
not my term. I think it was from the Shoeless movie, which I'm copying that term from. But you know.
Oh,
Hatter's back.
Okay, we're so back.
he's alive!
Oh.
Hey, what temperature is it where I am? It's a cool 84.
Hey.
Yep.
It's like, wait, what is it in Fahrenheit?
No, that is 84 Fahrenheit. What in Celsius? What? No, 84 Fahrenheit. 84 Fahrenheit.
I want to know what it. Okay, 28
Oh, 28
29
Celsius.
Celsius.
That makes sense.
That's fine. For me, where I'm right now, it's 98.
Yeesh.
It is
36 Fahrenheit?
currently 96 Fahrenheit, which is like 35 Celsius, but it's also only
the rest of
9
the world is
a.m.
having unprecedented heat. This is just
9.
like cool Florida temperature. This is just cool. This is perfect. Right,
No, but it's also 9 a.m.
It's also 9 a.m. That's true.
So
Or, I guess no, it's Florida noon. What? Why is it so cool? Anyways, very clean start, taking a very early lead from Hatter. Hatter's host round. They can't afford to mess it up like that. Getting hit by a wall, almost getting knocked off. You cannot afford to make any mistakes on your host rounds because one bad interaction will get you sent off the edge.
How can
We're
round
so
when?
back. Yes. You guys should have given yourselves to Mume instead of us. True, Mume has so much more benefits.
For Hatter.
we must
Hatter,
donate
yes.
all mortal possessions
hater.
to LM Sparrow.
Forfeit all mortal possessions to LM Sparrow.
Or he edits.
Or he is the editing one.
Oh. Almost off the
that was
edge.
very close to getting sent off, which is less important when you're on client. You can afford to lose because you're probably going to lose anyway, as we've seen.
Yeah.
But on host, it would be completely over.
Oh.
Disc, very clean. Taking some good chip damage off. These players appear to be very heavy chunk damage. Uh-oh.
I'm sweating a lot, so
Oh.
my
One moment.
hands are slipping.
Things are slipping. Wait, pants are
Domain
slipping?
expansion, you know, it must be earned.
Uh,
Oh, okay.
hair
Well, in
happens
that
more
case,
often than
it's
not,
fine.
it's
I don't
just
understand
physics
physics, so thank
shenanigans.
you for your commentary. I don't understand physics. I just know that ice is cold, and when it falls from the sky, it should be cold. Fast freeze.
American
okay.
education system.
Yeah, I'll stop. Look, man, I didn't learn that shit. I'm a math major.
Cody, stop
It's
spreading
not important. I need to know
misinformation on the
numbers.
internet.
Oh, close quarters, but nothing really. Oh, one
Close
cube
quarters,
hit
nothing really
there.
came from it, unfortunately. Close quarters is the most interesting kind of match because it really gets to push the players to see what they can do when the chips are down and they have to flail fast.
Especially on client.
Especially on client. Host has always the advantage, but especially in close quarters. When they just have to, when client has to play, as I like to put it, a few seconds into the future.
It's easier when you can see those few seconds.
Yep. The more you play, the more you'll be able to see it. But disking yourself is not what you like to see. And perhaps
Because
an
by-
accidental ball, maybe intentional, other ways, using it to his advantage, but gets intercepted just in time. That wall RTS, if he was in that same spot, would have been a clean hit, but these players are very apt in their movement abilities. Oh, Hatter is actually on the back foot here. In the red on their host game. They can't afford to lose this late, because if they do, it will be over. 1 HP!
One HP, that might...
How needs to
One
do
HP.
that
Ooh.
ball! Oh my god! Adamant!
Adamant!
Don't saving him like
Adamant!
3 times!
Oh, he's dashing into the ball to proc Adamant.
Maybe intentionally dashed into the ball?
Intentionally,
Pioneered
it's
the
intentional.
Rock Eater style by, I don't remember, someone...
Oh my god.
It's
that
intentional
ball
to proc
returned
Adamant.
for Adamant.
Oh, but the cube.
That,
Oh,
that
it.
is unfortunate.
2-3-1. Well, we'll play out the last round, but that is
Yeah.
the game for... Oh, that is
Pow.
the game for POW.
Well,
The
that's a
client
good
round
time. I have
wins.
to go.
Alright.
Uh,
Thank you for being the emergency commentator. I hope it was fun.
Yeah, it definitely was. Next season, I want to be a commentator. Until
It's
then,
so
I want to
fun.
learn being a commentator. Alright, see y'all.
Alright, well, an incredibly close game right down to the end. Unfortunately, a client round is enough, and he just cleanly sends him off. Well, now there is one more round.
Just one more round. And stop
Just one more
whenever
round,
you
just
want.
one more round, just one more round.
Just one more round. Oh,
Kyler appears to be facing the wrong direction. Okay, they're doing the pillar thing. And they're starting again. Alright.
we're off. And we are now ready to rumble. Only took 5 games in a round.
He's summoning the disc to the side to get a slingshot on it. Which is, I guess, technically would work, but why would you do that when you could just just ball straight? No, he literally can't bring it back to the back of the client round. This is the last round. There's nothing else. He has no
the game
more.
is already lost.
I don't feel like you have the
unfortunately.
inflection in your voice when you're trolling in chat. All right, cut me a break. All right,
We'll bring it back.
This is mostly just a
We'll bring
victory
it
lap.
back.
This is
Yeah.
mostly just a victory lap for POW, but you know, still play it like it's real. It's good practice. Oh, and a very weird cube launch. That could have been an Earthweaver for anyone in the know.
I sent like 2 Earthweaver clips in FCFC yesterday.
I saw those. Yeah, those are very good clips. I like them.
Thank you, thank
It's
you.
probably the easiest Weaver, but I mean, it's still notable. It's still neat.
It's definitely the easiest one.
It's basically just a Flick God full ascension at that point, but
It's
might be even a-
basically the
not-
same, but it has none of the same situationality.
Yeah.
Because you can
Cube
do it on
Strupper
a
comes
cube
around.
strupper.
Yeah. The ball laminate thing was wacky. I'm gonna have to find who. I'm pretty sure I originally documented that, but the idea was from someone else. You talk while I'm looking it up.
Interesting water bend from the disc there.
Yeah, credit to Darkener.
Very close to the end.
They originally pioneered the dashing into your own ball to
So
continuously
they were
proc
the rock eater.
Yep, the original rock eater. Unfortunately, now whenever you see
that was
Adamant,
interesting.
now whenever you see Adamant, you don't think, oh, what an interesting style I'm about to see, where you continually proc Adamant. You say, oh, it's just the meta. Okay. Oh, that wall's very close to hitting itself.
There was a very interesting thing there where POW summoned the ball, and hold flight.
Just really. Oh, yep, that's what happens. Yep. From a
Glasses
complete
person
advantage game to an
channeling the
almost lost.
spirit of glasses person. So yeah, there it is. Something interesting happened. POW summoned the ball, and then they both punched an explode cube at the same time, and the ball got knocked into them.
That is 4-2 for POW.
And there it
Great
is.
job.
4
Let's undeafen
and
them
2.
now. Where are you? Here you are.
Hello. Actually, I didn't even look
There's
at their undefined.
one. Are they both undeafened? I think they're both
Yes.
undeafened.
Hello.
Yes, I'm undeafened.
All right, welcome back. That was a very close up until
Congratulations.
the end.
Yeah. It came down to
Unfortunately,
that last game.
I really expected it to go
Yeah.
into tiebreaker, but that very close client round where you had to break out some very interesting tech that hasn't been seen very often, where you dash into your own ball to continuously proc the adamant damage negation.
Yeah.
Jeez, I don't even know what to say. You both had very similar styles, opting mostly for chunk damage opposed to chip, which is it's very interesting when two people with the same style go against each other because it does come down to who is just a little bit better.
Yeah, I
I
mainly just
think
don't know how to deal with cube stopper other than by doing my own cube stopper.
by doing
so-
your own, I mean pace begets pace.
Yeah.
Pillars by far the worst earthbending structure. Yeah, there were a couple of pillars which I thought was interesting because it seemed like you were using them for a mojo dash, which feels a little misplaced in all the times you use them. It felt like it was just being used for the sake of using them.
Yes, yeah, I just kind of need to get better at that. I only really started that a couple of days ago. I probably shouldn't have
Yeah,
bothered.
it's very hard to find a time for mojo dash. Like if you are being heavily pressured and there is like smoke in the way, that could be good for mojo dash just to reposition and confuse your opponent. Let's see, what else can I say? A lot of playing too fast for your hands. Like your brain was going too fast for your hands and you're missing a lot of poses. It's better to play at your own pace than to just flail and miss your inputs because then you will get more confused and miss more inputs. That's it. Very good keeping a positional consistency throughout the match. Not letting neither of you letting yourself get too close, despite the couple of ring outs that were. One of them was, I think, a couple of them were due to a cube launch disc jump, which is just there's nothing you can do about that. Good match all around. I
Yeah,
think
it's-
that is all I have to say.
Yeah, GG's.
Yep. Nice matches.